Oh, you're not playing the. Okay.
Yeah. Buddha peso. Smoking mirrors uncut. Listen, it's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. Yeah. It's smoking mirrors. Raw and uncut, it's smoking mirrors. You know what's up. It's smoking mirrors. You know you hear us. Listen, smoking mirrors be the station. Them boys uncut raw, no hesitation. Just tune in, the vibes are so amazing. It's all real talk here, that's word to Jason. Shout out to Jay Lee, them boys on a mission. Gunning for the #1 spot, pay attention. Knocking out the competition, Sonny listening. In Detroit, serving game like a piston. Shot clock, jump shot, all net with a feeling. The squad set it off, cause a riot in the building. Syndicates to bed, they suited for the children. And talk is cheap, when they speak, you see millions. Turn it up one time, if you looking for smoke, then pull it up online. It's right there. Look in the mirror, first glance, it's quite clear. That BMore got them scared like a nightmare. They blowing smoke through any city, take a flight there. And guaranteed to ring bells like a bike fair. Then Debo, the whole set, they don't fight fair. Cause smoking mirrors gaining buzz like a light gear, you know? Raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Smoking mirrors, raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Yeah, it's smoking mirrors, raw and uncut, smoking mirrors, you know what's up. It's smoking mirrors, you know you hear us.
Smoking mirrors, you know what's up. Smoking mirrors. Anyway, it's your boy BMore coming at y'all again with Smoking Mirrors Uncut. And we also have our other co-hosts, my boy Detroit, my boy Jay Lee.
You know what it is?
We had to come back at y'all again. You know what I'm saying? We got some free time. Some boys got some free time, so we like, let's get it in.
Well, no, it's only right. It's only right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot, fireworks going off. It ain't the 4th of July. Sheesh.
Fireworks
going off.
You sure that's fireworks?
Yeah. I know there's been gun work and fireworks.
Yeah, them dudes still been sparking up fireworks around here too, man.
Bro, that's all they did in BMore. Like straight up, they just get in the middle of the street. It wouldn't be a 4th of July that went past.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
What up?
Yo,
Stiz, what's up, brother?
You know what I mean? What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? You know what I mean? How you doing, Jay Lee? What's up with you, man?
Chilling. What's up, Mr. Horner? What's up?
Blizzy Blake.
Yo, cuz. I'm good. Tired. Good.
Tired?
Yeah.
Why you act like you did something, man?
And you know he got 7 jobber. You know he got 7 job man. 7 jobber.
I'm always doing something. You already know. So.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I did see something a little earlier today, so one of those things, right?
Yeah.
You don't wanna expound upon that at all?
Nah, it's like my wife, she walks around and she's like, yo, I want to do this. And I'm like, all right, cool, go ahead, do that, because I'll be doing something else. And she got, oh, do this. All right, cool. And then it's like, maybe she'll start, and the next thing you know, it's like, it just sits. Well, I need you to go finish that up. And I'm like, oh my God, yo.
Her projects are your projects.
Her projects are my projects. Yeah. They are my projects.
Literally, huh?
Yeah, for sure. But But I make her happy, so it's
you got no job, Tommy. Right?
Yeah.
So what's up with you, Detroit? What's good, man? How the week?
Hey.
How everything, bro?
Everything's good, man. It's hot outside. So,
bro, it was hot today.
Yo, man, it's blazing outside. So I was gonna cut the grass. I stepped outside. I was like, nah. Right? I'll wait.
Nigga, wait a day.
I'll wait. It was hot, man. But other than that, man, all good.
Good.
Chilling. You know what I mean? Good to see y'all again.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So
be back on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had to. We had to jump back on, man.
Why we had to jump back on though?
Hey, man. I mean, we No, we just got to get a couple laughs. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had to get a couple
So you
of
saying Gordon made it too serious? Is that what you're saying? He had it
I
real
mean,
serious.
it was interesting. I'm gonna say that.
No, it wasn't Gordon. It was Charles. It was
No, it was
Charles.
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 Charles in
Yeah, yeah,
charge. He made it.
yeah,
He
yeah.
made it. He made it interesting.
He was in charge. He was really
Yeah.
in charge.
Yeah, he really was in
Oh, I'm
charge.
not messing with either one of y'all right now. Okay, so
Hey
we
Chuck,
gonna
we
go
just
ahead.
messing with you, Chuck. We still just
Yo,
messing with you, Chuck.
yo.
I know you listening right now. We just messing with you, homie.
I was telling BMore. I said he had one of my boys ready to jump on and get in him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Yo, put me on. Put me on. Let me
Mm.
at him. Let me at him." I'm
Mm.
like, "Yo, chill, B, chill."
Yeah. We up here like Skip Bayless and Sugar Shannon up in here.
Skip. Let me tell you, Skip.
Come on,
Come
Skip.
on, Skip.
Oh, man.
I didn't really do much. I was off this week. I took the boys get the haircut today. Took my youngest son to the doctor because looking like he got a little bit of poison ivy. So
Oh, okay.
that wasn't the thing. So we just got a little something for him, take care of him.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, I've been chilling. I'm hoping to get on the bike tomorrow. I'm gonna run up some roads.
There you go.
I'm gonna be with you next week, bro. I'm gonna be with you next
go.
week.
Next week?
Yeah. I'm bringing my bike back out.
All right,
Yeah, man, y'all about to make me come out of retirement, man.
Yo,
So,
you know what's
so I
funny?
come out of retirement, man.
Look, all right. So if y'all don't know, I know some of Detroit's family. So they hit me up like, hold up, didn't Detroit ride? I said, nah, he don't ride. And then I said, hold up, yeah, he did ride. I remember he got a bike. He's like, I ain't think he been on that for years. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's been
But
in
I
the shed,
forgot.
man. It's been in
Yeah.
the shed. My
Like
my gym partner got the same bike as you have, BMore.
Okay.
And he's always on me. He's like, yo, let's go ride. Like I gotta put that thing in the shop. Yo, like everything needs to, man. Spark, everything needs to be fixed,
I
man.
guess so. If you ain't touched it in a while,
it's been
you ever
sitting for a
you
minute.
started up at all? Like,
Maybe like a year and a half.
all right,
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the battery spark
oil
plugs,
change.
gas, everything, man.
Yeah.
Oil,
Might be
everything.
good. Surprisingly,
Yeah,
it
it
might be.
might
It
be.
depends. Unless
Yeah.
you ain't changed them since you had it or something like that.
One time. That's it.
All right, you should be good with that then.
Yeah.
But
But let me ask you a question, B. You said you took your son to the get a haircut. How was that with the corona? Like people were masked up. How was that?
bruh, listen, I ain't gonna put the barbershop out there because I love them personally. That's is the type of barbershop that I grew up. We all know. Well, I assume y'all know the barbershop thing, especially for us black men, is an adventure. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So the one that I go to is dope. They got some dope personalities in there. We always talking some heavy stuff or just keeping it light. So when we go in there, they ain't extra. They all on a conspiracy theory type thing. So they don't make nobody wear no mask. They don't do nothing, man. They just
Okay.
be in there chilling like it's regular.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
hmm
So
The reason why I asked because a lot of things are going on in the country right now. As far as states are being, their numbers are going up as far as the cases.
yeah.
New Jersey is restricting a lot of people that are coming from out of state to in state to New Jersey. Got to get quarantined. Delaware was the new state on the list. So I was just wondering how people, like you said you at the barbershop. I was wondering how they were handling it. So things are changing because of that. So I was just checking, see what's going on with that. That's all.
No, the doctors, that was my first time, I guess, doing a doctor visit at all. Since this whole thing started. Obviously it wasn't for me, but still they had to ask me everything like what's your date of birth, what states you been to, coming in the building too. So that was interesting. Just to see how they handle it. And I was actually pretty pleased, I guess, with the way they handled it. I'm not super like crazy when it comes to corona. I do what I can to circumvent, wear my mask, wash my hands, do stuff like that. But I don't go crazy. Like some people go crazy. They not going nowhere. They wash their clothes every time they come in from outside. So how that's a question too. Like how deep do y'all go with that?
What you got, Jay?
I mean,
I know you always ripping and running. I mean, you always out and about. So
it's real hard. It's real hard. Before he didn't quarantine at all. He went straight back to Cali and went right to work.
going back to Cali.
But I try to take it as serious as possible. It's kind of hard being that I deal with people on the regular. So, but I do try to protect myself just because I'm courteous and because I want to protect them as well. So I always try to make sure I wear my mask, and that's the problem with a lot of people who feel like they're so privileged and have all these rights, but you also have the right to protect yourself and other people. You know, I saw something where D.L. Hughley was saying was just like you're not allowed to smoke in public. Why are you not allowed to smoke in public? Because you are harming others. You know, you got a right to smoke, but you don't have that right to smoke in public because it's against the law, right? So just like you have a right to not wear a mask, but why go out and try to harm others? You know,
Exactly.
protect yourself and protect others. So I do. I don't have a problem. I hate wearing a mask, of course, but
Bro.
you know, you do what you got to do to
Yeah,
protect
you just
yourself.
you're trying to be considerate not only for yourself but for others too.
For other
You know what I
people.
mean?
It's
Exactly.
all about caring about others. But that's the problem with a lot of people in this world right now.
They don't
They
care.
don't care about other people. It's
Bro,
all about themselves.
That's the crux of everything for the most part.
Yes.
That's the crux of everything. The reason why America ain't what it is because you don't. All you care about is your little square, and
Yep.
that's it.
Yep.
Yep.
You can apply that
me,
to
to me.
majority of problems in this world right now.
I think. So.
Absolutely.
It's about people not caring about other people. Point
I
blank.
think so. And if
Agreed.
you want to live in a society, like it's one thing you live out in the boon, you know what I mean, by yourself, you ain't bothering nobody. But if you live in a society where you deal and you know, go to the store, you're part of this society, so you have to abide, or you don't have to. But my thing is, why wouldn't you? If you
Right.
live in a society that everybody else is living in, you have some type of what's the word I'm looking for? You have some type of uh, dang, the
You have some type of responsibility.
responsibility
Yeah.
to do the right things as far as
Yeah.
when it comes to others because you're sharing that space with others. Thank you.
Right.
I don't know why that word was slipping my mind, but
I mean, you might have been sipping a little bit. I don't know. You know,
yeah.
His-
Does it look like it?
you got that round glass. You got the, you know, your eyes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know,
They dilated. My
Yeah.
bad.
a little bit.
But
You know.
you got me though. See, I'm good.
His,
Yeah.
bir-
Look,
his,
see, look, taking a shot
Yo.
right now.
his birdie flew away.
Yes, little birdie flew away.
Little birdie flew away. Yeah.
All right, so another thing. I wonder if y'all fellas have heard anything about the backlash that 50 Cent is getting right now.
Not really.
No,
No?
not at all.
No.
Okay, so 50 Cent made some remarks talking about women being exotic and I guess something on the lines of black women being upset at him messing with other people outside of the black race, I guess. And Lee, you got that clip. I wanna see if people that
Pull it
didn't
up.
see it. Yeah. If you can pull that up for me.
Yes, sir. Let everybody else see what you're talking about.
Yo, man. Cause I have no clue.
Yeah, I saw that today. I was just like, all right, man. I just want to see what y'all think.
True.
My mom's when she passed, I if I was supposed to go to the park and then it started raining, I swear to God to you, it was raining because my mom wasn't there. You see what I'm saying? Like it was like everything when it goes wrong, it's really because she's not here. I would associate it that way, and then as I got older, I looked at it and I was like, yo, look. I didn't look at it like it was because she wasn't there. I was like, yo, you know, I'm older, so I assess things a little different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I gotta it's just raining. You know what I'm saying? But I really felt as a kid, I felt like when it did start raining, because I missed it so much, much
Exactly.
was the biggest loss.
Exactly.
Like you think when you're vulnerability, I don't know my daddy. I don't know my daddy at all.
Neither do I.
So my mom's my whole
Everything.
foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when she's gone, she got killed. I'm like, yo, it's really raining because she's not here. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get to like you get older, you start to look at it, you start assessing things different. And I was like, nah, it's really raining because it's raining
Raining.
outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
didn't really make me feel like I can't win because of those
Because of his
circumstances.
name. Exactly.
All those things are just things that help. The things you go through do make you who you are.
Oh yeah.
Right? And people will assess it. I always say this, right? With women, I'm different. Like when I say single male, right? When I use the terminology hoe, no, I'm saying she's functioning like a single male, same as a man. So this bitch is playing spades. She got 4 and a possible in her hand. She got 4 niggas that could be her nigga and a possible nigga that she like. That might not feel like she's quite the bitch, but she could be the bitch, right? And that 4 and a possible is making her. She's thinking she could do it, and because you met these niggas under circumstances where they were representation of stability. When you look at her and she looks like me and you, Wayne, she looks like niggas look at her and they go, yo, she's supposed to get that. Look at me. I'm doing it. I got a motherfucking Ferrari. This is not the shit that a nigga have when he just got on.
Right.
That's the shit you got when you doing it. Bitch, you better get in fast while I'll still let you in. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at this shit, feel that. That energy is real. And then when they look, they see shit that's foreign to them. Like they may meet a girl that she comes from, her background is so different from theirs that he's like, what? So tell me how it was. Like, and it's so different that you pull up at her crib and they got the Ferraris there. They already got the shit there. You like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Okay, so now the Ferrari don't mean nothing. The shit that meant everything a minute ago doesn't mean anything to us because you like, they got everything. They got it. They already had it. So you like, okay, cool. Now you look at her different. But guess what she wanted? She wanted the same thing the girl that looked like us wanted, instability. She wanted the same thing. It's just her circumstances made it feel like she wasn't conscious of it because she already had it. You see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad, they get angry. You see a lot of sisters, they go, oh, you fucking with this kind of girl or that kind of girl. That shit is exotic.
Stupid.
That shit look a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit look like it came off a boat, baby. Goddamn, you don't like that motherfucker?
Wow.
You don't like that? You go, goddamn, what's the matter with you? The shit feels like something foreign. It feels like something that you can't just get. So in some kind of ways, it is interesting to explore. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad, they get angry. How did you end up with this motherfucker or this, that? I'm like, huh?
For real. They get real.
I just look at it like, oh, look at this angry. And then my instincts always makes me defensive. So I go, look at this angry black motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You're trying to fuck up the whole vibe. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because you're going, no, I know what the fuck you doing, bitch. And then you go, and it's not even that that's the real thing. But it's the way instinctively how you feel because the person is
got defensive. You're defensive.
Yeah. It's a defense mechanism. Look,
All right, so there's the video.
All right, so I wanted to show that whole clip because I think it gives more insight of where his mind is coming from. Because I think a lot of people was just showing the 1 minute clip, you know what I mean, like, or the 2 minute clip. But he goes from his mother and the traumatization of what's going on with his mom to that. And when you listen to that, I ain't no psychiatrist or nothing like that, but it's kind of funny. He goes from his mom and the traumatization that he has from that all the way to that. And I just wonder what y'all think about that, since this is y'all first time seeing that and hearing that.
Go ahead, Jay. You take it.
I don't really know, honestly. I feel like he was drinking a lot.
Yeah,
He was
Me
drinking a
too.
lot. He was
yeah.
what he was saying really didn't make a lot of sense to me. Now when he was talking about that whole exotic thing, I think a lot of people think like that. If it's something different, it's exotic, and they crave it. It's
Mhm.
different. Just like like a lot of women, like a lot of white men, like black women. It's something different. So I don't know. I don't know. It didn't really make a lot of sense to me. Honestly, I was still trying to figure it out. How about you,
Yeah,
BJ?
I agree, man. It seemed like he was under some type of influence. I'm gonna say that.
Mm,
Um, so when he went from talking about his mother, then he talked about dated exotic women. I didn't see where the correlation was.
mm,
Like it seemed like he missed a lot in the middle, and I didn't understand what he was getting to. But I would like to speak about the trauma with his mother. A lot of people go through that. You lose someone, and then you go through some trauma, and you go through that grieving period, and you're trying to figure out things again. You're trying to realign your life up again. So, like you said, it's raining. Then probably wouldn't be raining if my mom was here. So you're trying to figure some things out as you're going through your grieving process. Um, as far as exotic women, yeah, it's the forbidden fruit, like you said, Jay. Some white men date black women because they see them as exotic, because it's the forbidden fruit. White women might do the same. Black men might do the same. They might
mm,
feel they dating outside of race because it's in something exotic. They have never experienced that person before or that race before. So once they get a taste of it, they're attracted to that race. But um, now, if he's trying to say like black women are not exotic, he, he he's tripping on that.
definitely tripping.
I, I don't.
Definitely
I'm
tripping.
not even close to feeling that way. So,
Yeah.
because he said something about he's dating people outside of what he's seen in his neighborhood. So I know he grew up in Jamaica, Queens. A lot of black women. Actually, a lot of minority women, Spanish women. So I'm guessing he's saying I'm dating exotic women outside of what I've seen, so which is black women. So um, yeah, that's what I'm taking from. I'm sure. I'm like I said, I'm sure he had a couple drinks. I mean, he might have smoked some of that green stuff or
Definitely.
whatever. You know what I mean? Because that's what it seemed
Right.
like to me.
Um,
Mm,
What'd you take from that, B more? Because you saw it prior to us, and
I
then
did, and the first time it's funny because the first time I saw it, and it's kind of unfair because you kind of try to unpack it, and so the second time I listened to it more intently, um, and I think it could be a lot to unpack, and it could be just some simple shit. You know what I mean? It really depends on how you're looking at it.
yeah,
But what I saw actually the second time, what I said to y'all is, man, I didn't even notice how he went from his mother dying and into the other conversation. And I think it might have something to do with what he's thinking. You know what I mean? I do agree with y'all that I do think he was sauced on something.
mm,
It just feels that way, the way he was
yeah,
talking. Um, but ain't nothing really wrong with that because sometimes it just brings out that realness. You know what I'm saying? Um,
but I'm also confused on how you go from how much you miss your mother, which is I'm sure is a black woman, to how you date other women other that's not even black. Like I'm confused. Like, oh, you need your mom here. You know, if she's not here, it's raining. Like, I don't know.
but
It was
listen
just
to
weird.
that though. Listen to that, right? So what he's talking about is how he didn't have nothing to cling to in this world. All he had was his mom, right?
Hmm.
You gotta listen to those subtleties sometimes. Again, I am not a psychologist. This is just my thoughts on what possibly is going on. Um, and he talks about her leaving and not being there. And he's talking about, and not only does he talk about it, he talks about how difficult that was for him, right? just in the rain and what he was thinking and what was going on in his mind. He explains that. Then he talks about something exotic the outside of his community, right? Which I think could directly tie to him having some type of resentment towards his mother leaving him, even though he knows it's not her fault. What it
Right.
actually did was leave him in this world trying to figure out things for himself.
Right.
And I think that could tie in. Again, that's just my opinion. But at the same time, I think it could be just as simple as, hey, um, I get chicks like in my neighborhood all the time. That's like you, like, yo, I beat the guys in my area at darts all the time. Man, I'm about to go to this chance. I'm about to go to, I don't know, a completely different county and beat these guys over here. It's a different feeling. So it could be simply just saying that, like, yo, I get these chicks all the time. Let me get something different. And I think when we talk about exotic, don't get me wrong. I don't know if he's saying, I don't think he ever said that black chicks weren't exotic. And
He definitely
when you,
was. He's saying he dating people outside of his community. That means
Yeah.
he ain't trying to see no black chick. I mean, he has a child. He has an older son by a black woman. How I took it was he ain't trying to see no black chick. That's how I took it.
yeah, I hear you. And I think a lot of people took it that way because it was a lot of backlash. It was a lot of backlash from him and what he said. But if you ask me personally, I don't think he said any of that. I think what he really said was, hey, I go here every now and then. This is what I touch every now and then I get backlash. Could you imagine the backlash that you could possibly get? You know, especially as somebody that makes that kind of money, that's in the public eye, that much, um, and just imagine how many people just DM him that he don't know. They'd be like, "Oh, you with such and such," you know what I mean, and get at him because of that.
Right.
Hmm.
So and what I think he explained on that was, hey, um, they be mad at me the moment I touch anything else. But you have to always realize that he has that opportunity to do that. He doesn't have to stay, and that doesn't mean that he don't like. Now it'd be something different if I heard, or if because I don't really follow him, so maybe he has other rhetoric with that where he says stuff like, "I don't date black women" or something like that. Now that would be a completely different story. But I'm just going off of this clip and what I heard in this clip, and it doesn't seem like he's down in black women. He's just saying that some come at him already angry. Um,
No, I don't know. Hey man, what you drinking? What you
yeah,
drinking? Cause you went in the rabbit hole. What you drinking,
He
man?
drinking
I used
whatever
to,
50 was drinking.
Yeah, you just responded in a different way.
okay,
You went deep in the rabbit hole for that.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
I don't think a lot of people thought it that way. That's all I'm saying. I don't think a
well,
lot
you
of
know
people
what?
thought it the way you thought it.
Well, I think it's like this. I always think deep like that. I mean, y'all know me. Y'all
Yeah, I
know
know that. I know that. That's why I know. I
I
know.
think
You know.
methodical,
You
and I
know. I'm taking. You know. I'm saying it as a joke. You know what I mean? As far as because
no, no, no. I'm
I
not.
know how
Yeah,
well you think.
I'm not taking it no type of way. I'm just y'all both know me. Y'all both know how I am. Period about black women. Yeah, you know I've been vocal about that and my uh, opinion about black women and me thinking that it to me personally, just my opinion, is the most beautiful thing in this world. To
Mhm.
me, my opinion. So when I hate the problem when you have black males um, that completely don't like or disregard or disrespect black women. That bothers me. So that's why I'm looking into it, as in what is actually going on there? What is actually the problem? You know, so and I don't know. I guess that's probably why I went so deep because I was trying to see if there's really something there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Is he really
Yeah.
saying that, or is it like, yo, he really just hate black women?
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Like, I don't follow 50 either. I rarely listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
yeah.
and I definitely don't listen to what's that dude he was talking to? Lil
Oh, Lil
Wayne.
Wayne, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
No, definitely
yeah.
not.
He gets
I,
no
he,
burn.
he lost me a long time ago.
Yeah, he gets no burn.
Well, because I sent y'all something. I mean, I know this is a tad off topic, but yeah, when he was saying all that stuff about Black Lives Matter, what's that, da da da, and then all of a sudden in the last BT Awards at the end of the song, he gonna say Black Lives Matter. Like, bro, what is you talking about? Like, even in that matter of fact, even in that clip with 50 Cent, um, Lil Wayne's daughter responded to that on Twitter
Mm,
and said, I'm a black woman. I don't want to paraphrase, but she basically responded to 50 Cent in backlash. Like,
right.
yeah. And people
Yeah.
was talking about Lil Wayne, like, yo, you sitting there laughing and giggling, but you got a black daughter that's in
Yeah.
opposition to that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what. Can we pull up what Gordon said?
He
He
said
said two things.
he said LeBron got backlash for celebrating black women. White women had a big uproar. So no matter what you do, you're doomed as a celeb.
Nah, you ain't doomed. He's still where he needed to stand. In my opinion.
Well, no, I mean, you are doomed in a way because no matter what you come out as a statement on, somebody is going to be in opposition of it. So no matter what you say, somebody's going to be in opposition.
True, but that doesn't mean that you're doomed regardless. I think you're doomed if you're on the wrong side. You know what
So
I mean?
he said, "Do y'all think dating outside of your race is a visual thing, cultural thing, or mental thing? Because we're all mixed up to a degree." Um,
I think it's all the above.
Yeah, I
I,
think so too.
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's all the
Um,
above. I
Yep.
mean, and it
but
depends
but
on
I
the person.
but I also think that certain people date outside of their race because they have a level of self hate. They
Yeah,
have a
Yeah.
level. They have a level of self hate. They don't love their self enough to appreciate their own culture. So
yeah.
they go and find love in other cultures.
Yeah.
Um,
Specifically, well, are you talking about any
I'm
culture?
talking.
Or
I'm talking. I'm talking about anybody.
okay,
Anybody.
okay.
There's
Yeah.
certain people that they don't. You got certain black people that don't like being black.
Mm-hmm,
So they're going to date and marry somebody else that's
Yeah.
outside their race.
mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know.
A
Um,
culture they feel like they're identifying with.
yeah. Like perfect
Yeah.
Exactly.
example.
People in general.
Perfect example. I knew Candace Owens married a white dude before I even found that out. Because when I listened to her talk, I sensed the level of self hatred for her own culture, her own people. I sensed it. So I researched and I was like, oh, I know it. She married a white person.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can sense that in certain people.
Yeah.
But
That's interesting when you think about it, though.
Yeah.
That's interesting when you think about it. The fact that you already knew that and how, because that's funny. Like, when you say, "All right," I can sit here and give you a phrase that somebody said, and y'all be
mm,
like, "Oh, okay, that came from this type of person," and you will be 90% correct in that. You know what I mean? Like, if I
mm,
sit there and tell you, like, "Hey, I read a comment on Facebook today, and it was under somebody. It was under shout out to Ta-Nehisi Coates, big bro. Under him talking about reparations, and under that video, a comment said, "All right, good. We'll give y'all reparations, and then whatever free food and free things y'all had since then, y'all pay back to the United States, and we'll see how much you owe." If I asked you what race was the person that said that, what would y'all say?
I don't know.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Just come with it.
That went over my head right there,
Yeah.
yo.
That went over your head?
That went over my head, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
the comment said, if we'll give you reparations and then
Mm-hmm.
you pay back whatever you didn't use and
Whatever you didn't use, pay it back to the United States of America.
pay it back to the United States of
Yeah.
America, whatever you didn't use in free food and government, whatever.
Oh well, of course, a white person said that. Of course,
No.
yeah. I mean, because white people that you see on social media always act like black people are the only ones taking advantage of free food and free healthcare and free this, but
I mean, be honest with you. I was surprised you said a white man, a white person. I thought it might have been somebody black,
Really?
because they. I mean, some black people think the same way. That's
They
not. I mean,
do.
that's yeah.
But,
So,
but I'm
That
talking about in general.
in
In
general,
general,
in
when you
general,
see that,
oh, in general, yeah,
in general, when you
in
see
general,
that, who is
yeah,
saying that?
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, because
And
in
that
general,
tells you right there
yeah,
In
what
general, yeah.
you
But
know what I mean?
there are black people who
Almost
like
definitely.
yeah yeah
but again, that goes back to people that aren't connected with their own culture. They hate their own culture. They don't know. They don't know. You know,
yeah
they was raised on the other side of that rock. You know,
yep.
so
Now
I mean, it
now
could be raised here. I mean, look at Kanye.
well, Ye trying to come.
but
Ye
listen,
trying to come back though, ain't
we're not talking about people with mental health problems.
he?
Bruh.
Yeah,
That's a
Ye,
whole
Ye
nother
trying to come
episode.
back.
That's a whole
And
nother episode.
that's a two-part because we just said something about somebody had being traumatized because their mother passed away, right? And that's what I
Yes,
think. Me
yes.
personally, I don't know him personally,
But you know he changed after his mother
but
passed
I
away.
Yeah,
feel
after
as
his mother
though
passed away. Yeah,
that was a big hit. I feel as though he changed his personality.
yeah,
How, as a rapper, your first political statement in any shape or form comes on you being on national television talking to the president saying he don't like black people. That's a bold statement,
Mhm.
right,
very
right.
bold. How do you go from that bold to somebody that regardless of whether you believe he's racist or not, somebody like Trump that gives a lot of racist rhetoric and gives a lot of play to people that are racist and supporting
Yeah,
that person. How do you
yeah.
go from one to the other? And then
Yeah.
now all of a sudden you don't support him? Where you at?
Yeah.
Like what are you doing? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You just can't take him serious, honestly.
No, not at all.
No.
Yo, bring that thing what Gordon said about the paradox and
He
how can
said
it be all the above?
he says a paradox. How can we it all? I mean, it can
And
be.
it can be. That's why
It's
because culturally people do it because they don't like the culture they're in.
mm,
So
Yep.
why not visually? They might not like the
they
person
might not
in
like their
their own.
skin.
Yeah. So visually they
Yeah.
want to see something. So it's all
Mental,
of the
yeah.
above. I'm
It
not
don't have to be all this above in the same person.
in the same person. Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
It's
no, no,
yes.
no,
yeah. It's
yeah.
something
But
different for every it's something
yeah,
different than every person. So it's
yeah,
not all it can't be it shouldn't be wrapped up in it might be wrapped up in one person, but
It could
normally it's not. Yeah, it could be. Normally it's not. So yeah, so that's why it can be all of the above, in my opinion.
mm,
yeah. I don't think he was challenging that. I think he was just saying it's a paradox, like it's crazy.
right, right,
Okay.
You know,
right.
um the fact that all of that could be going on
Yeah. True
and the
that.
differences between. But yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I know some people that just simply love that person. And that's
Yeah.
it. Ain't got
Right.
nothing to do
Right.
with race,
Right.
ain't got nothing to do with none of that
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Like, yo,
Yep.
that person
You.
treats me right and that's it.
Yep. And we
I'll
talked
never
about that
have a problem
before.
with that.
Yeah, we talked about that before. You can't
Yeah.
help who you fall in love with.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't.
I mean,
You can't.
it comes a time when race doesn't really matter.
Like
No.
perfect example. You seen Charlie Wilson's wife, and have you ever heard the story of them meeting up and stuff like that? And Charlie Wilson's wife met him when he was nothing. Like he was on his lowest of low, basically almost living out his car type deal.
Mm.
And she stuck by his side, yo. Stuck by his
Yeah.
side and held this dude down. And then all of a sudden, you know, Charlie Wilson, he was big, and then he went to nowhere, and then he just came back out of nowhere, and 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 then people saw him married to her, and like, oh look, he got a white woman, but they didn't see the backstory where that white woman held him down
Right.
Yeah.
when he had nothing,
Exactly.
Right.
you know.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you can't help who you fall in love with. You
Nope.
can't,
Yep.
you know. And I
No,
don't judge.
sometimes you
I don't judge anybody who. I mean, if you judge somebody for who they fall in love with, then you got your own personal problems.
True.
Facts.
True.
Definitely.
And that's the thing. We're
Facts.
gonna have people like that, you know, to kind of bring it full circle because you got some people that are just angry at certain people because of who they're in love with, and it's like,
Mhm.
why? Why do you even let that bother you? And that's another thing you want to talk about. People not caring about other people is what's wrong with society. Another thing wrong with society is a lot of people always want to be mad at somebody else for something that don't even got nothing to do with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Oh
don't
yeah.
bother you at all. If that person loved that person, what does that have to do with you? Nothing.
If you love it, I love it. Straight
Exactly.
up. Straight
That
up.
me? Oh, is
Straight
that
up.
me? Or is that you?
No, that's you.
Oh, that's me. That's me. Okay, okay.
Oh man.
Y'all are
But
bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it's all
yo,
good. It's all good.
yeah. Speaking about a mess, what's up with your boy D Jax, man?
I
DJ.
I heard about something, but I don't know the specifics about what happened. What did he exactly did he do? We talking about Deshaun Jackson, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Deshaun
Oh,
Jackson,
Philadelphia
wide receiver,
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. What
Um,
did he do? What did he do?
he didn't injure himself, so that's off the table.
Okay. All right.
he
All
didn't
right.
he
All
didn't
right.
pull a hamstring, so that's off the table. Everybody, all the Eagle fans, calm down on that one.
Okay. All
But
right. Cool.
yesterday on Instagram, he posted a quote from Hitler, and he got a lot of backlash from it, not only from the Jewish community, but some of the individuals within his inside the building, the Eagles building. Yesterday, well, today, or yeah, today, he issued an apology about leaking that information out about the Hitler thing and stuff like that. Um, I wish I had the actual quote so you actually see what he actually put out. Um, so he faced a lot of backlash for it. So I listened to the talking heads yesterday on sports radio, and they were talking about how he should be suspended and stuff like that. I was like, no, he's not. They're not going to suspend him. It shouldn't happen. They didn't suspend Riley Cooper when he dropped the N bomb at the in front of the security officer. Um, we don't even know if he got fined. We don't even know if he went to sensitivity training. So
which was supposed to happen, right?
which was supposed to happen. We don't know. There's no. I don't see no paper trail. I only know I don't even know if that actually happened. So,
And they went on, right? They went on like nothing happened,
yeah,
right?
it went on. Yeah, they went on. He got paid and all that good stuff. He finished out the year, and Chip Kelly he asked a bunch of the black players to vouch for him. The very first one that vouched for him was Mike Vick. Then they got Jason Avant to
Oh,
vouch.
yeah.
Then they got Shady McCoy to vouch for
I
him,
remember
and
that.
then it was gone. Now, yes,
So
he made a mistake by doing it, right?
so I'm looking at what he said. He
Yeah.
shared something that said Hitler said because the white Jews know that the Negroes are the real children of Israel, and to keep America secret, the Jews will blackmail America. They will extort America. Their plan for world domination won't work if the Negroes know who they are. The white citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating and discriminating and lynching the children of Israel.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Now, 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 now,
That's
now,
heavy.
yeah, I know. Now, Jewish community didn't love it at all, and they
Uh,
bucked back.
uh,
At the same time, there's a lot of people that look like us three who are like, yo, that statement is true. Um, I think because the statement came from Adolf Hitler, who was a very evil man. I think because it came from him and he quoted that man. I think that's what got him in so much trouble.
yeah.
And plus, it was directed to the Jewish community and the Jewish community losing uh, upwards to 6 million people because of Adolf Hitler. Um, Now, Steven Jackson has come to the rescue a little bit. He supported what D Jack said.
Steven
He's
Jackson?
he's saying this is the truth. He's just trying to educate not only himself, but he's trying to educate his people. So by that statement and what you're hearing from what I'm telling you guys, right?
Mm.
What do you think? What do you think should happen to Deshaun Jackson as far as his job is concerned, and also as far as society's concerned? Being what's going on now, it's a lot of tension going on with race relations, social injustice. So there's a lot of things going on. What do you think is the right response for the NFL, Philadelphia Eagles, and society as a whole? BMore.
Man, that's a good question. That's really a good question. And I couldn't begin. You know what I would really have? I would have to have history of things like that and how the NFL has dealt with it. Outside of just we know how they dealt with the Riley Cooper thing.
Oh,
Um,
well, I mean, what are you talking
we
about? I only know. What they do with Riley Cooper.
Nothing.
What are we
Nothing.
talking about?
well, that's what we saying. We know how they dealt with that. So
Yeah, yeah,
even though times are changing, right? This is what I like to do. What I like to do is put the shoe on the other foot. Say it was somebody saying something like that. Um, only it was like it doesn't even really matter who the talking head is that quoted it. What they're talking about is saying that I don't know, like whites are the true owners of the world, or you know what I mean, something like that. Because that's in essence that's what you're saying when you talk about the Bible. You're talking about the Israelites. Those are the people that are the chosen ones, the ones that are God's children. So
You got a valid point because in the Bible it
if,
says the Jews are God's people,
okay,
and
so
there's a lot of Christians that back the Bible.
mm,
exactly.
mm.
So if we switch that around, how would we feel if somebody said that? Will we call for their job? Will we call for them to be suspended? Would we? And I think that's the best way to look at things. You
Yeah.
know, so if somebody said that, I'd be like, bro, do they have a place in the NFL thinking like that? Um, Regardless of what he thinks, and I think somebody put up there that wasn't an actual quote from Hitler.
That was Colero. Yeah.
Yeah,
Co-
quote. So um, that is what I say you should do. So
Yeah.
I'm not even going to pass judgment on what should happen to him right now. I think I would need time to think on that, like anything. Like, all right, let's really map this out and see how other things are put to the test as far as how we handle it, things like that. I don't think that's just a simple answer,
yeah.
personally.
Okay.
I agree. I agree. I
Yeah.
don't. I think they should sit down and see what his mindset was. I didn't see what. I guess he apologize. I guess he
Yeah,
apologized for it.
he did apology.
But
I think he
what was
posted on
his
Instagram
apology?
too.
Okay.
It was his apology. Yeah, his apology was towards the Jewish community, uh, to the NFL, to the Eagles organization, because Jeffrey Lurie is Jewish.
Uh-huh.
Howie Rosen is Jewish. Those guys kind of run operation. I mean, the owner, of course, but
Mhm.
Howie Rosen, he runs operations there, so he's Jewish.
Mhm.
So he apologized to them. He apologized to Doug Peterson. So he did all the apology and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So that
Yeah.
that brings me to this question that Gordon asked. He said, "What do y'all think about people apologizing within hours or a day?
Hey,
Do you
right?
think people really are being genuine?"
I think it's possible because that's what we got to think about, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's only fair. It's only fair to do it that way, right? And I'm gonna put it to you like this: when they got, I guess, the grandmother, somebody, for lack of better terms, it was a white lady saying that she was going to teach her grandkids, racist stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then when it came out, she ended up getting fired, and she got on the soapbox and was like, "Hey, I'm so sorry," and in the tears and stuff like that. And me personally, I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. So I can't tell somebody else not to believe the sorry that comes from Deshaun Jackson. I can't.
Mhm.
I can't tell them not to believe that. You know what I mean? Especially when you're the one that's offended. So
Yeah.
we got to be fair when it goes to that. You just have to.
Which is why I never really was big on apologies in the first place. I never
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. Like we said before, it's a show me thing.
Yeah, I mean, most people apologize when they get caught.
Right. Right.
That's when you apologize.
Right.
Not saying you might not really be, genuine about it, but when you get caught, you apologize.
Yeah.
So now, but I still got more respect for you if you do apologize. It's the people that don't apologize that I lose all respect for. I mean, because if you know you hurt somebody's feelings, like genuinely hurt somebody's feelings, and you still don't want to apologize for it, you're a different kind of character to me.
I don't know. It depends to me. It depends to me, right? So if it's somebody that I love, I care about, right, and they're apologizing to me for something, and I feel as though it's genuine, then I respect that. If it's somebody that I don't feel is genuine at all, I don't want your apology. You like stay with where you at. Stay with what you really feel. But then again, I can't tell them what they really feel. It's all in like and that's what we get in this jungle gym because it's like, all right, I don't feel that was genuine,
Right.
Yeah.
but I don't really know.
So
When Drew Brees apologized the first time, I was like, yo, it's not genuine.
Yeah.
But then in listening and looking further into him and what type of person he was, I mean, not just to the community, because there's a lot of guys that do stuff in the community, but listening to the people that know him closely and what they say about him, I chose to believe that he really tried to get it right.
right.
And I could be wrong, but
So Gordon says, if you break your nose and do it, then apologize within an hour or so. You accepting it as genuine. I mean, we can go on and on about this.
Yeah.
It is what
Yeah.
it is. It is what it is.
Because certain things happen at the heat of the moment. You know, what I mean, you might like you break your family's nose, or whatever. That's might be the heat of passion, heat of the moment. Then you finally calm down, you apologize, or and it might be genuine, and it might not. It depends on all the circumstances surrounding it. So
Every scenario is different. Every
it's
person
all
is different.
man.
most definitely.
And still
It's
said,
all different.
if a person didn't purposely aim to hurt someone else, what is the use of an apology? The use of apology is to show remorse. It's about remorse at the end of the day.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
is.
That's what it's all about, having remorse. I mean, we do a lot of things in life where we can actually hurt somebody, and you got to show remorse. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
it goes a long way. It really does.
I mean, that's a good human trait to have.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Good human characteristic to have. Period. So
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
It's just like if your kid do something bad and you beat him, but you beat him just a little too hard.
Yeah.
You know, you do something.
You're
just
going to feel bad.
You're going to feel bad. You might, he messed up, but now I messed up. So I'm the dad. I apologize. I didn't mean to hit you that hard, son. You know, that's showing remorse.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
So he's saying it's not genuine. That's
That's your opinion,
that's your
right?
personal opinion on that.
Exactly.
One,
And that's
Your
what it
opinion.
goes to. And you always
Yeah.
gonna have people, no matter what, that'll be like, "Oh, it ain't genuine."
yeah.
You know, what I
Yeah.
mean? You're always gonna have those people. So I get people that don't even bother and show. But like we said, like we talked again, show it. Don't just say it, show it.
Everything's action. Everything's about actions right now. You know.
But
Talk is cheap.
yeah.
Talk is cheap.
And my thing with that is when you get people like that they're not always thinking about everything. But my thing is this. You're a public figure. You got a lot of people following you. Like how long was he thinking about that before he posted it?
Right. And this was posted. Now, from what I gathered, he watched Louis Farrakhan, right? And he kind of he kind of got that influence from that speech from Louis Farrakhan. So that's how it kind of all derived from. So yeah.
We're not even gonna talk.
And you know how some people feel about Louis Farrakhan.
So I can go in on him too. So I'm just
we'll leave that. We'll leave it where it's at. We'll leave that where it's at.
So
Man.
Hey, so let me ask y'all a dumb question before we get off.
No such thing as a dumb question, but go ahead.
True. So it's Christmas time, or it's your birthday, or it's the time to give out gifts and all that stuff, right? Your significant other decides to get you something, right? What is probably the worst thing your significant other gets you? And they really like they don't it's like they don't understand you, right? You live with this person, and they constantly buy you something that you just don't like, but they constantly do it. What is the worst thing they bought you?
You talking about
personally, or what's the worst thing they can?
Personally.
Ooh.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
I got a wall behind me. I'm good.
I don't.
Mine's is right in front of you. I'm gonna say it right in front of her face.
Oh shoot!
Yep.
What you saying then? What's good? What is
Yo,
it?
you know what she does, man? This is what she does.
Uh-oh.
Yo, this is what she does, right?
Uh-oh.
It's almost like we don't live with each other. It's almost like we ain't been together for a long ass time.
Uh-oh.
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
Yo, she always Bobby. Yo, she always Bobby these shirts, right? Like a shirt or some pants. Yeah, some pants. And I'm like, yo, like especially shirts, right? I unbox the joint. I look at the shirt. I'm like, yo, like, why you buy this shirt? Like, I'm never gonna wear this shirt. And yo, seriously, I never put it on. Like, you go in my closet, you see all these shirts that she bought me. I'll never wear them. Like, why you keep buying this? Like, I don't dress that way. Like, why you keep buying these shirts for me? So, and it's a constant thing. Look, she's saying something right now to me. Yo, it's a constant thing, man. Like,
Because
don't buy me, like,
wear them.
yeah, she's like, what? You don't like it? No, I don't like it. Like, I don't.
But she
It's got to the point like I don't sugarcoat it no more. It's like, yo, like, nah, like, you gotta go back to the store. Like, you got the receipt? Because I'm taking this back. You got the gift receipt? Because I'm taking this back. I'm gonna get what I want. Because this is
Right?
This is crazy.
But you also got to think about this. She probably visualized you in this shirt, and she probably said, "My baby gonna look good in this shirt."
Right? Fam, it ain't the right shirt though. Like, it's never the right. It's never the right.
Right.
It's the right shirt for her.
How bad?
Yeah, for her.
How bad is it?
Fam, it's these shirts. I'll be trying to give it to my nephews. You know, I'll be like, yo, y'all want this shirt? They be like, nah, I'm good. Like, they even say, yo, I'm good. I don't need it.
Nicole said, wear the shirt. Wear the shirt.
Wear the shirt, daggone it.
Yeah.
Hey,
One of them.
Hey, confections by Cole. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't. I try not to, but I can't. I can't do it. If I'm cutting the grass, I might be able to.
Yo, that's foul. That's foul.
That is.
Oh my God.
Yo, how bad is it? What it got, like a picture of Beyonce on there or something?
Man, like, might as well. Might as well. Got like, yo, it'd be like pockets on. Like, what? Like, who wears a shirt with pockets?
So question.
You ain't never gonna put nothing in your chest pocket. Why? You want people to see? You want?
You know what I mean? Yeah. See
so
the
hold
cuts,
on.
You know what I'm saying?
So all right. So how do you dress? How do you normally dress? Is it like always like sweatshirts and t-shirts? And how do you normally dress?
It depends on the situation. What we doing?
Normally, how do you normally dress? Like
I mean, what we doing?
On a regular.
We
okay.
Are we chilling?
Y'all going out to eat?
Yeah, chilling.
Y'all going out to eat right now. What you gonna throw on?
Some nice set of some jeans,
Uh-huh.
nice pair of jeans, normally some shoes, and a nice tight one. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show the cuts.
Okay. Okay. So are you okay? So all right. So that's going out to eat. All right. Y'all just going out to the mall. What you wearing?
Mall's probably something comfortable. Some sweats,
Okay.
hoodie maybe. You know what I mean?
So so do you ever wear like a button up?
No, not
See,
normally.
That's the problem right there.
Not normally.
That's the problem right there.
What's the problem?
She wants to see you wear something different. She wants.
Yo, but
it don't got to be you.
Jay, these are not button up though. These are
That's what he talking
pullover. These are pull. I should bring one out. These are pullover.
Let's see it.
These are pullover shirts, right? Short sleeve joints. They got the V-neck on them. I like the V-neck.
Okay.
But they have like a pocket, like pockets on both sides of the breasts. Why do I want pockets? 2 pockets on my breasts. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no pockets on my chest.
Okay.
Bro,
okay.
You ever carry loose change?
Put it in my pocket if I do.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna dump it. I ain't gonna dump it.
Yo, let it jingle, bro. Come on. You got some buttons you ain't using or something? Come on, bro.
Put it right there. I should go.
Yo,
one of these days, I'm gonna let y'all see the shirt.
When the last time you
wear it on the podcast so we can.
I'm gonna wear it on the podcast one day so y'all can see it.
I'm gonna clown you.
Y'all
gonna laugh.
Y'all
gonna laugh, man.
That's what I want to know.
Gordon Cortrell. Yeah.
Y'all gonna laugh.
I like that.
So what's the worst thing that your wife they keep buying the same thing?
Well,
Let's not think about socks and underwear because that's the typical thing. Socks, underwear. I'd rather you give me socks and underwear. To be honest with you. But
I'll put it like this: my
what's
wife.
the worst thing?
I used to think the worst.
Buys you?
I used to think the worst thing was clothing, but she kind of like she changed my style of dress. I love the dress. I love the dress, but usually when I'm casual,
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
You casual. You got some slacks on, some Stacey Adams.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yep.
well, a lot of that's because of her. She got me walk around in Dockers and dressing like I'm about to jump on a yacht or something like that. A lot of that's because of her. Because
I don't know about that, bro.
yeah, no, listen.
Because
When my wife first met
bro.
me, when my wife first met me, I was a hardcore Tupac, do rag, baggy jeans, baggy shirts type dude. That was me all day long. And she was like, nah, we're gonna change that up. Yo, she used to throw away my jeans. So like, nah. So, but
What you mean she throw away your jeans?
yo, she would buy me all new clothes.
No, that's crazy.
All new clothes.
Yeah,
yo.
you better buy me some new. Yeah, you gotta buy me some new.
Yeah, but I will say the worst thing that she does buy me is electronics. Y'all know I'm a tech guy.
Okay.
And when she goes out of her way and buys me electronics, I know she means well, but when it comes to technology, don't do it.
Yeah, you on it. You on it already.
Because I'm be like, how many terabytes is this? Oh, it's 250 gigabytes. Why you do that? You know, it's
this
just
ain't gonna work.
Yeah, like no, yeah, like
you see how serious he looked?
Like
he was feel like it was a real scenario. He's like, like
no, it's a real scenario. Trust me, it's a real scenario. So now she'll just give me a gift card. Yeah, she just give me a gift card.
There you go. That's the best way.
That's the best thing to do.
Colburn said he don't know about worse, but one time he asked for Katie's red velvets. My birthday came and she was like, I got you. What you wanted? I was souped. I look on the table. It was a red velvet. Wow. Wow.
Yo, that's crazy.
You went super tight.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, Jarman, they ain't tight. You know what I mean? They the old school
tight.
like Brian McKnight joints, not tight.
I mean, I swear.
You and Rich Rob.
Yeah.
They tight enough, you know what I mean?
It was thug loving. I sure was. I thought I was reincarnated Tupac for sure.
Man, Lee ain't never had no Timbs, yo.
Yo, Tim's? Oh my God, I had every color.
Yo, look at that.
I had every color.
Yeah.
What you mean color?
Timbs?
You mean flavor?
No, I had all the colors.
You mean flavor?
Red, brown, gray.
Bro.
Yeah.
Butters, charcoals, peach.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know about all that.
That's that.
Yeah,
That's that BMore. That's that BMore.
How about you, BMore? What's the worst thing?
Broccolis.
What's the worst thing your girl bought you?
But she constantly buys it. Like she constantly buys it.
No. It ain't no constant thing. But I say the same thing on the lines of Troy. Like it be some shirts. Like I'm not wearing any kind of t-shirt. I'm like you. I'm regular. I don't dress up. That ain't me. I'll put on some sneakers, jeans, shorts, and a t-shirt with a fitted, and I'm good. You know what I mean? When it's cold, I'll put a hoodie over the t-shirt. That's it. That's me all day.
Yeah. She don't get tired of that?
Huh?
She don't get tired of that?
I don't know. She might, but I mean,
you
don't care, do you?
I ain't never heard no complaints. How about that?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like eventually, like my priorities is completely different. My wardrobe is old, bro. Like I got clothes older than my oldest child. Like shirts I still wear, shoes I still wear, bro. My wardrobe is
he got a Nietzsche.
You see me? You see me posted up on Instagram.
Hold on, you got a Nietzsche for real?
Bro, you ain't see my Nietzsche Velour that I posted on Instagram?
No.
Bro, I even put it on there like, yo, I bought this in the 10th grade.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I still got Nietzsche hidden somewhere from my wife.
Yeah, I probably do too.
It's hidden. It's hidden, yo.
Look at my IG when we get off of here. You gonna see the picture. I'm standing there. That jump I bought in the 10th grade. Seriously.
Really?
1995. So it's older than all my kids. I still got shirts in my. I could go over to my drawer right now and show you shirts that's older than all my kids.
Man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's simply because my wardrobe don't matter right now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I try to get little hot stuff, but only thing I get that's hot is shoes. I'll wear the same t-shirt, same pants, different pair of sneakers. You be like, oh, all right, I see you.
Well, I see you stepped your game up. Okay, I see you.
Okay.
My
We doing
money-
different things.
Yeah, my money goes towards my kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's
Oh, yeah.
point blank. That's it. Only thing I spend money on myself for is my two hobbies, and I just feel and it took a while for me to do that. You know what I mean? But I feel like any adult that's working day in and day out, taking care of their business, deserves to put money into at least a hobby or two. You know what I mean? So I would love to step up my wardrobe, but that ain't happening until you know what I mean. Like the kids is out and they good, everything's straight. What she said?
And you know what? I'm glad she said that because I told my nephew, I told my son, every man should own at least one suit.
Yeah.
And at least one pair of shoes.
I got about
At
10 of them.
least.
I got about
I
10.
know you do. But at least one suit, preferably black or navy blue,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Business like,
Definitely.
and a pair of shoes, man. Like you should, as a man, you should have that. As a man,
Yep.
it's only right.
I got that.
Yeah.
It's
I do
only
have-
right.
Yo, you know what my wife won't let me buy though, and I still ain't figured it out.
One of the dolls. One of
Nah,
the dolls.
nah, she won't let me buy that either. But I asked, and after I got cussed out, you know, then I just stopped asking. But she won't let me buy underwear.
What?
No,
You free? You free? You commando?
no. Like she won't let me buy my own underwear.
Why not? She
Yeah, what?
She tried to.
I don't know. She likes control over my underwear. I don't know why.
Hey,
I don't know why.
Yeah, because
Oh,
she
that's
controls
weird.
it. She controls it. You know, what's underneath the underwear. So,
I guess.
it's a little
We need to know
subliminal
what's going on.
messages at you, man.
We need to know what's going on there, Nicole.
Yeah. And the few times I have, she got mad at me. You know, it was like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, subliminal messages, man.
Yeah.
She controlling all that thing down there. Man. Hey,
Everything.
all that
Control-
down there.
Control
Nothing
freak.
new going down there unless I say so.
Yo, that's where it's at.
That's what I'm saying. Those subliminal messages. Man.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is. I'm
Mike
telling you.
G,
Oh.
I'm telling you.
I address this. So every time you pull them bad boys down, you know exactly where they came from.
Oh man.
yeah.
Put the roots on my drawers. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Something.
exactly.
Something.
So
Oh
them
my
brothers
God.
in P blood.
He said, now I've heard that too. Women never buy him shoes because you walk out of her life. I've heard that.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's
I heard it before, too.
that's crazy though.
Don't say that though, because a lot of men gonna go out here and start buying shoes.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. Definitely.
What did Miss Camp say though? She said something. I ain't read it. I know you.
Oh.
But
She said, Mama always said if he doesn't own a suit, he will never be able to take you any place nice.
mm,
I mean, yeah. It depends.
don't say yeah. That ain't true.
I mean,
That ain't true.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That ain't true.
that's because y'all go a place nice looking like y'all.
It don't matter. It doesn't- can we take them someplace nice or not?
I mean, you can. It depends. Not upscale. Not real upscale though.
Yeah, upscale.
You gotta
I
have
can
that
take
suit
you to
on.
the Baltimore Harbor.
Of course, upscale, of course.
She just got a track in her. She probably do. She probably do. Yeah. She probably do.
Yeah, she got a chip up in there.
You hear some beeping. What is that? What is that?
You pee, you pee 3 times a day.
Oh, yeah, bro.
She said you can't take her informal in jeans and Timbs. Yeah, you can't.
But I can take you to a formal with some slacks
Yeah,
and a shirt.
yeah, slacks, nice little shirt.
It don't
You know what I mean?
necessarily got to be a suit.
Yeah,
But ain't nothing like throwing that suit on though, bro.
yeah. You gotta
For
have a suit.
you. For
You gotta
you.
have. You definitely gotta have at least one.
For you.
You get that Italian cut, boy. Oh my god.
Man, if you don't get out of here, this guy, man. This guy.
Throw that Carl Thomas on. You know?
Here we go.
Well, slide me a
Here
suit.
Here we go.
Slide me a couple suits.
Well, I mean, you keep dropping weight. We could do that.
You know what I mean?
We could do that. You real close to me now, so we could do that.
Yeah, man.
If you had
Stupid. Broadhouse. Yeah, probably. Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, fellas, we're over our hour.
Yeah, man.
It's about time to say goodnight.
Yeah, man.
Let our people do their thing. What's she saying?
Big facts.
Yeah. If you dress nice, tell it up.
Man, get out of here. That ain't true neither.
Come on, man.
That ain't true.
Man.
Come on, man.
That's what she
That
said.
ain't true.
That's what she
Say
said.
that all day, but it ain't true.
Women love a well-dressed man.
I'm not saying that they don't, but does it transform into anything?
Oh yeah, it can.
It can. Does it? She made it like that was it. This is what it is. That's what's going to happen the moment you put this on. Nah, that ain't happening.
I mean, of course, other things have to take place as well. But
just because you got that on,
but if I walk in with that suit and you walk in with what you got on, I already got a head start.
No, you don't.
It depends.
No, you don't.
It depends, man.
It depends. Yeah, it does depend. It depends on where we are. It depends on the crowd. It depends on a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Because I grabbed you with something else.
He says, so y'all don't think a dude can outshine you? I mean, anybody could be outshined.
Heck yeah. Anybody.
Absolutely.
Anybody can, you know.
Absolutely.
I don't care if you do look like Detroit. You can get outshined, you know.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
she said she's speaking for her.
Nah, not even
BMore. She's speaking for her.
Nah.
Speaking for her. That's
She
her.
know what she like.
Know what she want.
Not believing it. That's just a saying.
How you gonna tell her how she feel?
I'm just saying. I'm not telling her how she feels. I'm just saying I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It don't happen like that.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying a meeting with a suit and whatnot. I mean, I don't see. It depends on how you look at it. I mean, I love seeing well dressed people. So even when I see a dude that got a suit on, I'll compliment like, "Yo, bro, you look real nice." You know, like because it stands out. He's sharp. He stands out.
Yeah,
He stands out. You know, it's nice looking versus what we see with other guys, the way they dress. You know, pants hanging down and stuff like that, looking unkempt. You know, like I love seeing well dressed people.
Why you let that go? You
Huh?
should let that go.
I should let what go?
No, that's Detroit. He started laughing.
Oh, look,
Because you said unkempt.
unkempt.
You know, a lot of people don't know what you're talking about, man. You just see, I mean, somebody scary Rick now, like, what you say? Colburn, Colburn. Look it up, Colburn. I know you don't know what it said.
He said skinny jeans. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't even.
Don't Cole Real wear skinny jeans? Don't even.
Real ain't getting up. He ain't getting up no skinny jeans.
Yo, that's messed up.
Yo, I hold up. I had your car. I did.
Yeah, we all had that.
And I had what was the
I
one?
didn't.
What was the
Of
bottle
course
that?
you did. What you wear? Nothing. Then the soap and water.
Nah.
He had Dove.
Yeah, soap and water.
So he said crisscross. Yeah, exactly. He probably still look. He like, I got that too.
I don't have no crisscross, but I did have some crisscross though.
Oh my
I
God.
don't have none more.
Yeah. Yo, what was that cologne that was shaped like a body? What was you remember what that was?
You know
what I'm talking about, though.
Did the Old Spice have something like that?
Nah, it was something
Didn't they?
else. It was
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it
Old
was
Spice
like a
just white
torso.
bottle with the red
Yeah.
red lettering or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, she said you from
Oh,
Baltimore.
yeah.
You wore
Yeah.
Perry Ellis and Nautica.
Right.
Tonight.
Baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Nautica. Yep. That's what we did. The polo shirts. All I did was
Naughty.
That's what it was.
jeans,
That's what it
some
was.
Timbs.
Yeah, Jean Paul Gaultier. I had that too. I had that too.
He probably got it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Coburn like
wear cologne,
75
bro.
years old. He probably got it right now.
Oh
Oils,
man.
oils.
Oh yeah.
I usually had the oils, man.
Yeah,
Oils popping.
oils. Yeah,
You had oils?
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
my uncle sold oils, so he
Yeah.
just he give them to me.
To
so
this day, I still don't wear cologne like that. I wear oils. I don't
Yeah,
Really?
oils.
The idea of spraying something on me just feels feminine to me. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't get into it.
Oh, you don't like spraying then walking into it. They
Nah,
say the
bro,
spray you walk
it's
into
not
it.
my thing, bro. I take the oil out. Dab,
Yeah,
dab, dab.
hit him here. Yep.
Yep, I'm good.
really?
That's how I do. I really don't. I
Mhm.
don't own no cologne to this. No spray cologne to this day.
Okay.
Nope.
I love cologne. I love cologne.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yo.
I'm not. Yo, it's for everybody. You a ladies' man. That's what you
No,
do.
no, I'm just saying it's
I mean, we
just
already know that you have a lot of cologne. Like we know that.
know that, bro.
Like,
Like,
you don't have
no,
to say. Everyone knows it.
I'm just saying, it's nice to smell good. It's nice to smell
Of course,
good.
of course.
And it's funny too, because I'll go to my mom's house and she'll smell me. She's like, "Man, you smell good. Your wife know you coming out like this?" I'm like, "Mom, chill,
Yeah, no,
chill,
right?
yo, chill, mom."
plus,
Yeah.
the difference for me too was if all I'm doing is wearing jeans, boots, and a t-shirt, what I look like spraying cologne. You know what I mean? Like it just wasn't. It was never my thing.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it though.
Your BMore fam different.
Yeah.
Where
So-
they from? Are they from BMore? They from the county. They county bounties. Where they from?
So y'all just smell like outside.
Because I'm a the me boys from
Smell like outside.
Like outside.
Oh
bro, that
man,
era was serious.
I'm gonna have to try
I
some
hate it,
oils
too.
though.
Yeah.
See.
Oils is good, man.
Oh yeah, I do all.
It lasts all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta
pretty
think
much.
about it. It's different. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
dissipate as much.
Okay.
It could last more than a day actually, especially
Yeah.
on a
If
clothing.
you put on your clothes, that's
Oh, yeah.
gonna be there for like a week.
Oh, for sure.
He's like,
That's how they smell on Coburn. All outside.
all outside.
Like you be cutting grass.
But you know what? That works in BMore.
Yeah.
It's real. They real.
I ain't gonna.
They look in your eyes. They ain't got to look at your clothes and all that other stuff.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean? They look in
Okay.
your eyes and see what kind of person you is. That's why I
Okay.
said it depends on what kind of crowd we in, depending on who grab who first. You
Huh.
go to Baltimore, you might not get no play at all.
Really?
Maybe. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that that's a fact. I'm just saying it's possible.
Okay. So they like them dudes that just real
In a
Real-
sense.
real sloppy.
Yeah. What you say?
Real sloppy.
I missed that.
Real sloppy.
hey, hey, for you Baltimore people, a disclaimer. I didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying what he's saying.
I
You know?
didn't say
I
that.
didn't say nothing about being sloppy. You said sloppy. Ain't nobody saying nothing about
Exactly.
being sloppy.
Exactly. That's why I said.
That's
Yo,
I
true.
didn't say nothing.
yo.
But I'm cool with it.
Hold on,
If
I'm
you
about to
want to
change
call it sloppy,
Oh
I'm sloppy. That's how I be.
man. He said, "Can you fight,
Right,
make
man.
money, and fold her like laundry?" Oh my God.
Exactly. Exactly.
She said she East Baltimore. He will. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You
East Baltimore. I'm East BMore too. Yep.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Home of the Stoops, baby.
Yo.
I'll tell you.
Them pearl steps. The marble steps.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went on another rant for like another 15 minutes.
Yeah, I ain't messing with y'all. I ain't messing with y'all.
I know some people gotta go to sleep, even though, they call me with sloppy. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, though.
We're gonna all go out and we're gonna dress up one day. We're gonna dress up
man.
one day.
Matter of fact,
What did you not hear in the last 15 minutes?
Huh?
What did you not hear in the last 15 minutes? I ain't got nothing.
Yo.
Hey,
What we dressing up?
remember, we supposed to take BMore out to get him suited up because he's gonna lose that weight.
Mhm.
Now he's supposed to do a little video blog, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that photo shoot, so you're gonna have to have that suit. You gonna
Oh,
have to
I
have
do
that
have
suit.
one suit, but I ain't about to go party no
But
way.
hold up.
Suit.
But you can't look like a pallbearer. You gotta look like you gotta look
You
official.
gotta be cleaned up, man.
Yeah.
Have you cleaned up?
Yeah, and no shiny,
do,
and no
shave
shiny black
doubles?
shoes. No,
Yeah,
no, none
we'll
of
get
them,
you right.
none
We'll
of them
get you right.
shiny
Oh,
black
shiny
shoes.
black shoes.
You know what I'm talking about. Them
No, I don't.
them fake looking black shoes that they
Oh
be
nah,
wearing.
you still can have
That
shiny
pleather.
black shoes. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah, yeah.
That pleather.
But I can't handle wingtips.
I mean, you can have whatever you want. That sound old though.
Yeah,
They
we'll
are
get you.
old, but you don't like wingtips?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Let's.
yeah.
Yeah, I see. Walbrook. All right, I see you.
Uh,
That's BMore City right there.
but yeah, we're
Definitely.
gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it, man.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll post it up. You know what I mean?
Let me
Yeah.
know.
Give
Yeah, we still got to
messages
take
of
them
be
pictures.
more.
We still got to take them pictures. We still ain't do that.
Yeah, we gotta do that for
Do
sure.
all that.
We'll let them know how. We'll let them know what you working with. Be more. You know.
I ain't working with nothing. I
Yeah.
already told you that's y'all two.
We'll let the people decide.
I'm
Yeah, for
simple.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They already
Matter of
decided.
fact, that's what we'll do. We'll do individual shoots and let the people decide.
Man,
Who killing the
y'all about to have me looking stupid out here. That's how y'all doing. It's all good though.
I'm trying to set you up.
I'm with it. Exactly. Y'all trying to set me up. See, I told you, B more. I told you, Bobby motherfucker. I told you. That's what he trying to do. It's all good though. It's all good.
Is that
Oh,
a Steve Harvey original?
man.
This guy.
Look, he dying though. He dying.
Yo, come on. You know, Steve Harvey got them suits. You know, he got them suits. That's what I'm talking about.
All
You
joints.
know, I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna say.
Go ahead. What you say? Oh man.
I'm saying nothing about Steve Harvey today. I'm not saying nothing about Steve Harvey today.
Yo, he
I'm not doing it today.
He hasn't even
I'm not
played
doing
nothing out. Offend you recently.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today. You brought his name up. I'm not saying
just
nothing about
saying.
Steve.
Bro, I was sitting here wondering why his whole face changed, yo. So the demeanor changed when you said that. He's
I mean, it was all fun and games till somebody get poked in the eye. You know what I mean? He poked me in the eye, man.
Oh man.
Bring up Steve Harvey. Man.
But like, Think Like a Man was a great movie.
All right, y'all ready to finish this? Y'all ready to
Yo,
wrap these
it
up?
was a great movie.
Y'all ready to wrap?
Troy, did you even watch the movie?
Come
Did you
on,
even
man.
give it a
No,
chance?
I'm not. No.
So how you going? Come on, man. Come on.
No.
Now, B more, you agree with that? The first one was a great movie.
I
right?
like the first one. I like the first one. I like the first
It
one.
was so many scenarios, man. So many different things, yo. Like, we're going to all get together, get some popcorn. and
Yeah,
watch
we
it
gonna
together.
watch it.
No, we're not. We're
Yes,
not
you
doing
are.
it.
together.
bro. We gonna lock you down.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah. I might cry a little bit, depending.
Of course you're gonna cry. Come on. Oh.
But for real, you know. But I'll leave it alone.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, we gotta end this. We well over now.
Yeah.
We
All
had
good.
too much fun towards the end of that.
Yeah.
But we want to thank everybody for listening again.
Chill.
Share. Please, talk about us. You hear these conversations. You want to hear other people's opinions on it. You want to shoot us some questions, anything. Let us know. Again, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna send final thoughts to Detroit. Let's go.
Man.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, earlier, well, a couple minutes ago, every man should have a suit that is black or navy and some nice shoes, man. Don't be disrespectful, man. If you're raising a man, teach him to have at least one suit.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And how
That's my thoughts for the day.
and how to tie.
That's
And
good enough.
how to
And
tie
how
a
to tie.
tie.
I was gonna say the same
That's
thing.
it.
How to tie.
The
Yep.
simple things, simple things of growing up in a manhood.
Yep.
The man, that's part of being a man. It's manhood shit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I
definitely.
agree.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Man,
That's it, man.
that's good enough.
It's good enough.
We out here.
Chill.